2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're in the great state of Texas this week. Our first round coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. He's currently sitting in first place. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's going downhill and to the right.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Yeah, that one will play. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Now, 5 shots up after that hole. The 5th is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Started this one on a pretty good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
A great birdie chance here.
As we check the standings, it's a massive 6-stroke advantage for our leader. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Standing over his second shot. one just had a little bit too much speed to it. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And that putt will drop. Well done. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4.
Awesome stuff.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Oh, I like the look of this one. Well, this looks really good. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
Quality shot, that one. Second shot here at the 10th.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. And that will take him to 7 under. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got to read.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now. And it's only the first round. Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the 12th. Not a bad play, that one. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp for him.
It's just about 3 feet away. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. Opting for the 5 iron. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, it's a mid-range 32-foot putt.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
That is one of the best shots you will see. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack.
This one is all over it.
Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. The 17th is certainly a fun hole. The question really is, should players go for it or lay up?
Depending on where they put the tee box, Luke, most players should be going for this green. Anything just short and left could find that deep bunker fronting a green, but to be fair, that's not a bad miss. The one you want to avoid at all costs is the one on the right-hand side, because nobody, not even professionals, like a 60-yard bunker shot.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Nicely done.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in two and get rewarded for it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Just a 4-footer remaining. And with that, this round comes to a close. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're bringing you all the action from the final round of the Valero Texas Open. I'm Luke Elvey, glad to have you back with us. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Rich, if players are long enough and adventurous enough, they can go for this green in two. How hard's the approach?
The green sits well above the players, so getting it home in two and actually stopping it on the green, that's a tall order, except for the players that are the longest in the game. Anything coming up short left is a deep bunker. But to be fair, though, that's not a bad miss. Anything, however, going long, though, can be. The bunker behind the green is really, really ugly.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
We've arrived at a par. That's a good-looking shot there. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here.
Little birdie look in here.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Ah, absolutely flushed.
Nicely done.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Not a bad line, this one. This is his second shot. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And now that finds him in first place. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
38 feet to go. This is going to be good.
Looking good.
Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. Just a short putt remaining here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, we've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Absolutely the dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Time for the second shot at the 10th.
This one is going straight at it.
Well, that's well played. It sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Always nice to hold those for birdie. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Time to face a par 4.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Second shot here on the 12th.
He's conjured some frozen rope here.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Holding steady in first place after that one. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
And finishing this hole with a little tap in. Currently in first position. The 14th is a par 5.
you dare.
Well, he's going to be grateful with that one. That one could have been in a worse outcome than what it is.
Yeah, going for it in two. Okay. He wants to win.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is for birdie.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And still in top spot after that hole. 15th hole. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots.
Oh, what a talent. Gets it to go. Simply delicious.
Opting for the 6 iron. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shots.
And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. Next hole is a short par 4.
Coming off a birdie for last, looking to add another one. Come on, slow down.
That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Just a short putt remaining here. He sits in first position. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. When you're good enough to tame TPC San Antonio, you deserve to don the cowboy boots and big champion's hat. Congratulations to our Valero Texas Open winner.
Time to take those out and do a little two-stepping on to the next tournament, Luke. What a win here in Texas.
Well, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.